Happy Sunday, everyone. It is Dan with Alpha Traders here, alphatraders.com. Please hit that like and follow button at Alpha Traders Inc. on Twitter and YouTube. Appreciate all the love, all the support. Let's dive right into this. Our weekly ESF / futures, SPX futures outlook for the week. Last week we got chopped up a little bit in terms of positions and whatnot. It was a little bit of a rough start to the week for me. But then came on strong on Friday, Thursday and Friday, which really helped moving forward. I think one of the biggest things I was telling the room was, position sizing and understanding you're not going to hit a home run every day was pretty big, And I think I'm going to need to be better also taking profits. I get 30, 40, 50%, and, when the bull run was happening, I think I got a little too comfortable personally with just saying, I'm going to get a double anyway, so it doesn't matter, and which we did. I mean, it was play after play after play after play of doubles, triples, 500, 600%. So probably going to scale that down a little bit. Take my 30% roll up with profits, acting like I have an under $25,000 PDT account. Obviously I don't, but that's my mindset. That'll be my mindset. So let's get into it. So we're already gapping up 37. This is the continuation of the short squeeze from Friday. This was an amazing move. I mean, this was just killer. And then order flow stepped in here right at about 3,800, and literally ran it all the way back. One of my buddies actually, he shorted he bought 39.23. He actually bought it, thinking that was good support and it was going to hold. He actually had to get away from his computer and came back about 4 hours later, and it was at 3,800. He did not close out his position, and he texted me probably about an hour ago and was like, yep, got out, 10-point trade. He said it was the funniest thing because he was down, he was down 120 points. I think he was down about 15 to 20,000 in his account, and he's like, I'm holding it. I think this is the lower end bottom here, and I agreed with him at that time. I was actually not in front of my computer Friday in the afternoon. Proud new owner of a Tesla, which was awesome. But he said this area here, once this created a higher low, he's like, I'm holding it. So he held it, and then he texted me with a big smiley face emoji that I just got out at 10 points. He cashed out at 39.33. So this continuation here, you can see it on the 5-minute chart. I'm gonna start with the 5-minute because I want everybody to be able to see this topping area here at 39.50. I do think this thing's going to chop a little bit heading in, unless we get some news or something like that. This week doesn't have a ton of headlines, doesn't have a ton of stuff. I'm sure Brainerd will be out here being bull Brainerd, and thinking Brainerd knows all. There should be a TV show, Brainerd Knows All. But you'll see where this is. I mean, it's the top of the supply here, and it looks like it's going to turn into supply here for now. I think if there is a daily close above, I mean, it's pretty defined. I mean, if you want to take the 39.61, 62, that's fine. What is this, 39.62? Sure, you can call it this range here. That's no problem. That's also confluent with the 8-day EMA on there, which is it's just a good area to show where the trend is. Obviously, the trend is down. You can see that trend is down. So I think for this week, I think it's going to be a lot of chop. There's still some excess here that needs to be filled. So I wouldn't be surprised if we open up here at between 39.50 and 39.60. Excuse me. Get everybody bulled up, and they bring it right back down to here, this area here, this 38.56. You can see it on you don't even need to look at the order flow stuff. You can just look at the chart, and you can literally see where this supply is here. 1, 2, 3. And if they break it out of that, along with the 8-day, more confluence, they break it out, your target's 39.80. And then we'll see what happens from there. I'm guessing a daily close over 39.80. I would think that runs it right back up to 40.40 and then 100. I don't know if it's this week. Could be. I mean, it really could be. Let me take this arbitrary line off. So I don't know why I don't want to confuse people. So it's pretty simple for me moving forward here. So I mean, you're looking at this here for tomorrow Monday, 38.56. You're looking at the high of 39.50 area. This green line, this range would be my guess is where we're gonna stay. I think this is a high quality short. I think this is a high quality where the bottom of the volume is here and where this used to be supply. Could be a nice take profit right here on the one, so you can get a good 40, 50 points out of this. You can also use SPY, get $4 or $5, or SPX. I prefer SPX, high dollar, high reward. But your TP1 can be here and just leave some runners back down to 38. What is this? 38.56. You might want to front run it 55, 56. The front run would be 60 in case they wanted to create a higher low, and enjoy yourself. And then you could buy this as long as even if it breaks down a little bit below, it's probably a breakdown and reclaim because it's going to fill in this excess most likely this week. And if it does go down, it could get down to here. I mean, this would be my, I think this is a pretty good area. This is going to be a pretty good area. It's a support here. They're back in 21. There was March 21. There was some good confluence, and there was actually a dip. If we look at this dip here to 37.20, so I would think under this, if we're gonna let's talk bearish real quick. If we're gonna get under 38.07 or 3800, call it. I mean, I think this is an easy place to see where the market would go next. I mean, it gets pretty clean here. It's only been there once, this region once before. So it's pretty clean coming down to 37.20 and 36.56. I would guess if it gets this far, it would want to test the COVID breakout at 3400. You'll be able to see the COVID breakout here. 33.97, this is the COVID breakdown. So this is really good support. They could be targeting it. We'll see. It's been the major fall from grace here as they've raised rates and they've talked about recessions and all that. But ultimately throughout the week, I think 38.50 is a great buy. And if you can add some and have some extra powder down here at 3800, if you're somebody who's struggling and playing one position, I think you play the extremes and you got to be super patient. So up here, if it opens RTH and you're an options trader and you're either on a bad streak, you need a win, or you need a push down. I mean, you need a push in your account. Then I think 39.40 to 39.60 if you want to take a shot down there, and don't do 0 day to expiry for Pete's sake. You only do those if you have over 25,000. You're able to get in and out quick. Okay. If you're PDT or a cash account, whatever it is, under 25,000, don't try to be a hero, please. So if it was me and I was under 25 and I'm sitting here and we're up at 39.34 tomorrow, and I say, okay, I have, I'm just going to make this up. I have $2,000 in my budget to spend. I have a $10,000 account. I'm willing to put 20% in, right? 20% might be a lot. Maybe it's 1,000, maybe it's 10% into options. Then if it's me, I'm sitting here going 39.50. Okay, I should probably do SPY, 39.30s. So it's a little bit closer. You get a little bit of IV coming down. And you'll say, okay, I'll do the 39.30s. They'll probably be about, for Friday, they'll probably be around 340 to 380 would be my guess. Off the top of my head, I'm not doing complete math for you, but we'll call it 380. And I'm going to buy 3 of those. And now I'm going to sit in these short, the 330 puts. And I'm going to sit, and when I get 30%, I'm going to take profit on one. 30% would probably be 3,900. Maybe 39.20, 39.15, somewhere in there. Especially if it's the same day Monday. But I'm aiming for 30% for the first one, selling it off, and then I'm moving my stop. If I need a win, I'm going to move my stop to break even so I can't lose money. And if it gets hit, it gets hit. That's fine. I made one at 30%. I'm good. That's kind of how I would approach it. But I would think 39 until 39.50 breaks. It's a good place to short, and then you short it to 38. What's this? Whatever I have levels here, 38.56. Honestly, you might have a macro here at 3900, which is fine. That's your pit stop. 3900, you take one off. Because if it gets 3,900, it's probably going to get under. So 3,900, take one off, and then 38.75, take one off, and then if you want to try to run one off until you think maybe 3,800 will come, then go ahead and try to run it off. Just make sure you trail that stop if you need a win or your small account. If you want to play I'll take it to zero theory, that's fine. Buy one. That's not financial advice. That's just what I'm telling you what I would do. I would buy one and say, at $4, I'm willing to lose $400, and we'll see where this goes. I think it's a high risk, high reward. So, alphatraders.com. Don't forget to like, follow. We appreciate all the love. Come be a member. So much information. It's so much more than a signal service. The signals are like just a sidebar to the stuff that we talk about daily and the interaction with Merc and Trader Mercury and Flying Phoenix. Those are the other two managers that we have. Phoenix is a master scalper. I mean, the guy's made $400,000 in a week on scalping. He's that good. And then Trader Mercury is he's our crypto expert slash swing trader off stocks. He has a set system, and it's really good for people that are super patient and don't want to risk a ton. So come on and join us, alphatraders.com. Appreciate you, and we will see you all next week. Good luck.